You are about to start working at AB Werkt in the paprika growing business. In this short movie, we will briefly explain how things are done in paprika cultivation. That way, you will know exactly what to do. Good work starts with good preparations. In the Netherlands, paprikas are grown in greenhouses. That means you'll never be cold at work, while in summer it can get quite warm. So, on a warm day, wear light clothing like shorts and a t-shirt. The work is very physical. You'll be doing a lot of walking and standing up. So make sure you wear good, sturdy work shoes. Hygiene too is very important. Wear clean clothes and never go from one grower to another in the same clothes because of the risk of spreading plant diseases. Once a year, thousands of new paprika plants are delivered to the greenhouse. All of them are then prepared for cultivation, one by one. Place a little plant on the mat or in the pot and insert the dropper so that the plant receives enough water. It is important you do this carefully to avoid damage to the plants. Paprika plants grow upwards along a rope. This rope hangs on the crop wire at the top of the greenhouse. After planting, when the plants are still small, the rope is secured to the plant. Paprika plants can grow several stalks. Each stalk is secured. The work is not strenuous. If the plants are in a cultivation trench, you work while walking. If the plants are on a substrate mat on the ground, you sit in a cart and ride on your own around the greenhouse. As paprika plants grow, side shoots arise from the main stem. It is important that these shoots are removed so that all the energy can flow to the head of the plant and the fruits. This is called topping. The goal is to get the plant to grow upward along the rope. Therefore, the rope is always turned on the plant. We call this turning. At most cultivation companies, topping and turning are done at the same time. That is more efficient. Sometimes it's done separately. You begin the topping and turning after the plant has been secured in January, and it continues until the end of the growing period, which is around the beginning of October. When the plants are still small, you can do it walking. As the plants grow bigger, you use an electro cart. When the paprikas are fully grown, it is time for the harvesting. This starts in March or April and continues until the end of the growing period in November. To determine whether a paprika is ready to be harvested, you carefully check its color and hardness. A paprika is always green in the beginning. Later, it turns red, yellow or orange. If you are harvesting green ones, check the hardness of the fruit carefully. Harvesting is done with a small harvesting knife. Cut the stem at the correct length. Do it carefully so that you do not damage the fruit and the plant. The harvested paprikas are placed in a container. This is done while walking behind a harvesting cart. Later, when the plants are taller, it is done with an electrical harvesting cart. The harvested paprikas are sorted and packaged into boxes or crates in a warehouse. After that, they are shipped to the customers. The packaging differs for each buyer. Sometimes each paprika is packed separately. Sometimes 3 different colors are packed together. For example, a red, a yellow and a green. You do this work while standing up. At some companies, boxes or crates have to be lifted and put away. Before you put the crates away, check one more time the quality of the paprika and that they are packaged correctly. Hygiene is very important when sorting and packaging. Therefore, you should always wear a hairnet and a special overcoat. Jewelry, watches and piercings are not permitted in the warehouses. Do you have a wound on your hand? Then you should cover it with a band-aid. Crop rotation occurs every year in November or December. All plants are removed so that planting can begin again. Here you can see how this is done in cucumber cultivation, but it is more or less the same in paprika cultivation. The plants are cut along the crop wire with a cutting knife. Then they leave the greenhouse on a cart. This heavy work is done at high speed. You work quite a lot above your heads. Sometimes machines are used. In that case, you wear hearing protection. Now you know the basics of cultivation. It's time to start. AB Werkt wishes you lots of success in the paprika greenhouse.